In this video, I'm going to show you how to remove and replace a Serp belt tensioner on a Chevy Malibu located on the passenger side of the engine. Go ahead and remove your passenger front wheel, 19mm socket. I'm going to leave that one on a little bit because I think the tire is kind of frozen on there. Yep. So just make sure it's snug. It doesn't have to be against the rim. You don't want it against the rim. And then let's give it a shot. Then just grab your tire and pull it off. To remove this fender liner, we have 4 screws, mounting screws, on the back side of the strut and 1 plastic body clip push pin. So 7mm socket, and we're going to just start right here, right at where the fender meets the fender well skirt. Remove that, and this little black spacer might come off. If it does, we'll just add it back on. Up there in the fender well, then right here, the inside. And then this one right here by the sway bar link. And then here's our body clip on the top here. Just a pair of trim tools. Just grab the edging of it. Or you can put a flathead screwdriver in there sometimes. And then pull that down. So now we're going to work our way down the front of this fender well. And there's one more plastic body clip. Let's remove that. And then we'll grab the 7mm socket. And we'll work on the screws that we can see here. So there's one here, one there. That's holding the ABS bracket against the fender liner. Then we'll work our way over here. There's 2 more right here on the plastic bumper. And one on the bottom. Now if you look right here on the inner fender, there's 2 holding the skirt. It's like a plastic shield down here. So 2 more right here. And 1 more plastic clip. Now we're underneath the car. You can see the fender skirt right here. So I see that this connects right here. Set it aside. And then by looking at the skirt, that has a clip, so I don't think that's going to attach, but this one will. And then this, so there should be 3. And then this should be the last one. Make sure you get them all out. Now we're ready. We have everything unmounted, so we can grab our inner fender liner skirt and just start pulling it out. Keep your head clear because a lot of debris will come out. And it goes up. There's a metal lip right here, so it kind of pulls up. Sometimes you can grab the inside and pull it out, and that way you have room to pull that forward. So the mark right here is this is a 3/8 drive like slot. So you can use a ratchet, or I have a Serp belt tensioner tool, and you're going to put that 3/8 drive set up right in there so that you can take the tension off the belt. And you're going to push counterclockwise. So once you pull that tensioner back, go ahead and slide your belt off of at least the harmonic balancer, and now you can get that tool out of there. Let's take our belt right off. See if we can follow it back to the alternator. Get it off there. Let's see if we can pull it right through. Now, you don't have to take the tensioner off, I don't believe. I think we can slide it right against the wall, like that, and take the belt right out of the way. So the mounting bolt for this tensioner is a 15mm socket. So go ahead and put one on there. I have a 3/8 drive, and I'm just going to loosen this bolt up. Get it to the point I might be able to do the rest by hand. Now you're going to reuse this bolt, so make sure it's in good shape. It's not rounded off in the end there or stripped. And then pull that tensioner right out. So now we're going to take our new tensioner, put the old bolt right through. You see that notch right there? That has to line up with that notch right there. It's not that difficult. Go ahead and put the bolt in the main part. Just thread it by hand. And as that bolt gets closer, you're going to take your tensioner and lock it in place. So now it's filled in with that little mounting point. And let's get our 15 millimeter and snug that up. All right, let's get our torque specs and we'll torque that part. So the torque specs for this mounting bolt is 43 foot-pounds. There you go. So now we're going to run the Serp belt. I'm going to pinch it like this, and then you're going to run it right through this pulley, well, this bracket, shall I say, back to the alternator pulley. There, now we're over the alternator pulley. So now, this is the fun part. We have to loop it around the tensioner like this. Hopefully you can see that. Bring it down. There we go. Now the back side is facing on the tensioner. Perfect. Now if we can get our arm up in here. I'm going to bring it around the harmonic balancer. Looking good. And now I'll bring it this way. I'm going to put it around the AC first, because that's always the most difficult to put around with the most pulleys. And still on the alternator. So now we have it around everything except for that last pulley, so we'll put tension on the actual tensioner and slide it up over that pulley. So now we're going to put that drive on there, and we're going to bring that tensioner to the back of the engine. And while it's no pressure, slide it over that last pulley. Now always run your hand around it, make sure they're all sitting in the perfect groove and not misaligned. And if it's good, I do a dry start. Start it before you put the fender liner back in. Make sure the belt is seated correctly, and then go ahead and put your fender liner back. Now to put that fender liner back in, it's basically reverse procedure. Only one little tidbit is I like to put it up in this part of the fender first, because it can be really difficult. So you want to try to get it under the lip of that fender. There we go. And get that ABS bracket up and out of the way. Now I've got the two holes right here are lined up, so I'm going to go get my plastic push pins. So to hold it in place while I'm working, I'm going to put the plastic body clips in first. Line that up, push that tab in, and then we have one more right here. Do the same thing. Line it up in place, and then push that tab in. Now we can go ahead and start putting all the mounting screws in. 3 inner here, and then go to the back, then the front, because I have to raise the front up. So let's go ahead and put the 3 center mounting bolts in. That's that 7 millimeter socket. Line it up. Now we're going to move to the front here. Bring this one up. Now I'm going to be on the left side, which is the closest to the passenger foot, area. I'm going to put these 3 bolts in, all 7mm. Don't forget this one up here. It's kind of tucked away. And then this one down here with the little black spacer, plastic spacer. Now we're going to move right to the front. So we have 3 outside ones right here. Two screws down here and 1 plastic push pin. And then the last bolt here. Then we're going to have to raise it up to get the undercarriage area. Okay, so now we've raised the vehicle up and I'm putting the fender liner in where it connects to the bumper skirt. One here. And then last one right here. Go ahead and mount your tire, line up the studs. Take your lug nuts, put them on. I will start everything by hand. That way it's not cross-threaded, no mistakes. Take your 19mm socket and snug them up. I'm going to snug them up in a star pattern, crisscross. See how the rim is seated on the hub? Perfect. Now we can torque it. Just torque the wheel. It's a 19mm socket, and the torque spec is 100 foot-pounds. Always do it in a star pattern. Double check. When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.